Good afternoon, students. In the previous topic we have discussed about the pre-pollination development. So we saw that the microspore will develop into two cells, vegetative and generative cell. So as soon as these two cells are formed, a layer of callus wall will develop around the generative cell, and this generative cell becomes separate from the pollen walls. Later on, this layer will be dissolved, and the generative cell will come to lie in the cytoplasm of the tube cell. As you know that the cytoplasm of this vegetative nucleus is full of vacuoles. That means it is rich in nutrients. It will keep on absorbing the nutrients and will become irregular in shape like this. At this stage, the pollen grain may be shed. If it is shed at this stage, which is having one vegetative and generative cell, it is called as two-celled stage. If it is shed at three-celled stage, that means one tube cell plus two male nuclei of the generative cell will be formed. So after the pollination is done, the pollen grain will fall on the stigma. If the pollen grain is compatible, so it will form a pollen tube like structure. The pollen tube is covered by the intine, and it will come out. The soul is the intine, so it will come out of one of the germ pores or the germinal furrows, and it will keep on absorbing. This pollen tube will secrete some pectinases. This will secrete pectinases and certain hydrolytic enzymes, which will make its passage through the stigma. And throughout its journey to the embryo sac of the female, so this pollen tube will keep on absorbing the nourishment from the stigma. Now at the tip you can see that there is a tube nucleus, that is a vegetative nucleus is there. So as soon as this pollen tube is formed, the tube nucleus or the vegetative nucleus will migrate to the tip of this of the pollen tube. As there will be the formation of two male gametes. Two male gametes will be formed after the division of the generative cell. So each male gamete, as you see, it is lenticular in shape and spherical in outline. It has large nucleus. It is surrounded by a thin sheet of cytoplasm. Every male gamete is considered to be one cell. The tube nucleus will degenerate completely, and further we will discuss after we talk about the various post-fertilization changes. Fertilization and post-fertilization changes. Thank you. Have a nice day.